Assalamualaikum and good afternoon. So for today, we're from Group 4 and we will be presenting our progress for the Tash Aw project. Our group members consist of me, Aunirun Shafira, and then Nadia Almi, Ainur Sharhanis, and Muhammad Zabi. Okay, so for the comics, we decided to do 6 different panels, and each panel will consist of key moments from the book. So first, as you can see in the first panel, that is a young Johnny stands in the foreground and his humble beginnings as a shopkeeper. And then for the second panel is on Johnny shaking hands with a British colonial officer as he acquires to run the Harmony Silk Factory. And the third panel would be Snow Sung, Johnny's wife, sitting at a window lost in thought. And you can see a wedding photo of Johnny and Snow on a table nearby. So these three are like the first 3 key moments in the book. And then next.
Alright, next panel is panel 4. In panel 4, it shows Johnny, Snow, and the other companions on a boat uh, approaching a distant island which is called Seven Maidens Island under a dramatic sky. In this panel, Johnny looks a bit detached while the other look forward to the island. And next is panel 5. Panel 5 is a flashback of Johnny collaborating with the Japanese soldiers during World War II. You can see that Johnny is holding a gun, aiding local resistance fighters for Japanese soldiers. And lastly is panel 6. In panel 6, you can see Jasper, Johnny's son, holding a photo of his father, which is Johnny, in an overgrown abandoned building. That's it for me. Thank you.
The first teaching material is the harmony challenges. So the goal is for each team to be the first to get rid of all their cards while navigating traditional Uno rules and completing fun dares inspired by the Harmony Silk Factory. So for the gameplay, the students are divided into 3 to 5 groups and each player receives 5 cards from the standard Uno deck and 2 dare cards from the dare card deck. On each team's turn, one player will play a card. So when a dare card is played, the next player must either complete the dare associated with that card or face a fun penalty. And if a player opts for a dare and fails to complete it, they must draw 2 additional cards as a penalty. So after completing a dare, players may draw a discussion prompt that relates to the themes from the Harmony Silk Factory. So the team discusses the prompt for 1 minute before continuing gameplay. And the round ends when one player from any team has no cards left. Points are scored based on remaining cards in opponent's hands.
So, for the second teaching material, the title of this activity is Connect the Puzzles. The sources needed for this activity are first of all envelopes, one per group, 9 puzzles per envelopes, uh, each containing each puzzle containing text describing a scene from the Tash Aw novel, glue, margin paper, and a marker. So for the activity, first of all, teacher will divide the students into groups of 3 to 4 members each. Then each group will receive an envelope with 9 puzzle pieces, a margin paper, a marker, and a glue. Then the students must arrange the puzzle pieces and complete the scene. So once completed, the students need to glue the puzzle onto the margin paper. Then each group needs to analyze the selected scene of the character's feelings and moral values and jot down their point on the margin paper. Each group must present their work in front of the class. Then teacher will give her comments and feedback on the student's presentation. For the assessment, the students will be evaluated based on 3 things. First of all, group collaboration and puzzle completion, 30%, presentation clarity and creativity, 30%, and lastly, understanding the character's feelings and moral values of the selected scene, 40%. The way it relates to the graphic comic Tash Aw in that is the teacher will first show the poster, the graphic poster to the students and then discuss the characters' feelings and moral values depicted in the poster. Then the teacher will introduce the connect the puzzle activity to the students. So this will allow the students to complete the activity quickly as they will know how to analyze the story based on teacher's guidance.